We'll continue further with by parts questions plus slightly different approach. What I have shared with you in the previous class is not same today. C is the first question. X is algebraic, cos square x is trigonometric function. Is it AT is okay? Order is okay? Yes. Algebraic first and then. But issue is you don't know the integration of cos square x. Therefore, you should not start the sum. What is the method of integration of cos square x? Converting it linear. Can you see the formula in the right side? Cos 2 theta is nothing but 2 cos square theta minus 1. So by that way we are changing now. Is it okay? Angle becomes twice. Further, separation. 1 by 2 x dx. Here 1 by 2 x cos 2x. This integration is straightforward, you know, and this is nothing but by parts, where u is this and v will be positive. Now both are integrable? Yes. So try to integrate. Correct. It will be now. Start now. 1 by 2. It will be x square by 2. Plus. This is 1 by 2. Here I am writing curly bracket and trying to write the integration function. U as it is. Integration of v minus sine 2x upon 2. I am just now skipping one step. Make a habit of writing a formula and then now minus sign. Differentiation is 1. Over here minus sine 2x dx and this is dx. Is it minus will come? Sin x? No, here it will be plus. It will be plus. Now it will be x square by 4. Here this 1 by 2 is multiplied. It will be 1 by 4 x sine 2x. Though this is now 1 by 4, it will be integration of sine 2x dx. Now, it will be x square by 4 as it is, plus 1 by 4 x sine 2x as it is. Now here, 1 by 4 as it is. This is now sine. Integration is minus cos. Remember this, plus and minus, there will be issue. Now, final answer will be 1 by 4, here x sine 2x, plus 1 by 8, it will be cos of 2x plus c. In case sine square is there or sine cube is there, then what we have did in the previous case, the same technique you must use. Okay. Going further, look at this question. I told you in the previous class, now that by parts is not easy to apply. Inverse is there, so method you know. Putting cos inverse of x is equal to theta, that means x is nothing but cos of theta, that means dx is nothing but minus sine theta d theta. All these changes we are supposed to do in this particular question. Now x, it will be cos theta. Look here, x is cos theta. Cos inverse x is nothing but theta divided by root under 1 minus x cos square theta, okay, into dx minus sine theta and d theta. Okay, but what is this expression? It will be sine square theta and this sine theta, so this term will get cancelled and you will get the answer minus, I am keeping outside, cos theta and d theta. Now what should be the method? Use by part. Correct, use by parts. Minus curly bracket, again big curly bracket, u as it is, integration of this sine 2 theta by 2 minus differentiation of theta 1 into here integration of the second term sine 2 theta by 2. I told you not to simplify d theta. It will be minus theta by 2 sine of 2 theta minus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is taken outside. It will be minus cos 2 theta by 2. Now it will be nothing but minus theta by 2. Sine 2 theta can be written as sine 2 sine theta into cos theta minus it will be plus. Now cos of 2 theta is there. Now always you are not keeping your answer in terms of the theta. Therefore cos 2 theta to be written in the form of cos, whatever we have replaced. So it can be written as 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now we are going to replace everything. Minus this 2 will get cancelled. Theta from here, cos inverse x into sin theta. Sin theta is not there. but sin theta you can write 1 minus x square. Cos theta is nothing but x. Cos theta is nothing but x. Plus, it will be half. It will be cos square theta. It will be x square minus 1 by 4 plus constant of integration. So this is a way of answering the question. So inverse trigonometry, I told you, you should take care of this. Now I am just putting up one situation in front of you. It will be e raised to power x into fx plus f dash of x. Now your work is to integrate this. So what I am doing, I am just going for separation. Okay, and first integrating this, LIATE, exponential will be last. So this will be v, this will be u. So u as it is, means fx as it is, into integration of e raised to power x dx minus integration of, it's a differentiation, f dash of x into integration of that e raised to power x dx. This is coming from the first one. But what is the second term? If you look at the second term, this and this will get cancelled. So what is the integration? This integration is e raised to power x. So whenever you are getting any question of this type, its approach will be easy. You can use this property and get the answer. Now, how to make use of this remark? This is nothing but one of the standard remark you can use while solving the problems also. Remember, the question type should be e raised to power x. There should be two functions with the plus sign in between, and one should be the derivative of other. If this is a situation, then always your answer will be e raised to power x fx. No need to solve that question. I will be showing one or two questions like that also. See, the first question. This is the problem. E raised to power x, there are two functions are given. Are they derivative of each other? You know now standardly. It is yes. Here f of x is nothing but 9x. F dash of x is nothing but 6 square x. Okay, so we can apply that property. What is the property? E raised to power x fx plus f dash of x. Whenever there is this situation, always your answer will be, no need to solve, but you have to quote this property and get the answer. So your answer in this case, e raised to power x into tan x. Over. Now you feel that all are easy type of sums. Can you tell me the answer? Answer first. Correct. Answer will be e raised to power x into log x. Do you know why? You have to state here. Here f of x doesn't mean that this is derivative of this. That you have to identify. And f dash of x will be nothing but 1 by x. This part, writing a definition is necessary. Can you say answer straight away? Yes, its answer will be like this. Its answer will be like this. But always remember, you will be quoting the formula. Now you think about that. If this is a simple approach, you can get any question of this type. I am showing some questions here. Look at this question. The first question. Now, this is a part where the things are mixed together. E raised to power x, you don't apply u into v formula. I am writing this 1 plus sin x upon 1 plus cos x. This expression to be written separately so that one becomes the derivative of other. 1 plus cos x. What I should write? 2 cos square x by 2. 2 cos square. Now separate. 1 by 2. It will be sec square x by 2 plus sin x upon 2 cos square x by 2. I am trying to simplify. 1 by 2. This simplification you have to do at your end. It will be 2 sin x by 2. It will be cos x by 2 divided by 2 over here cos square x by 2. Go on simplifying till that arrangement is there. This is nothing but tan of x by 2. So this term is nothing but e raised to power x. I shall write tan x by 2 plus 1 by 2 sec square x by 2 dx. Is it this derivative is there? Yes. What should be the answer? It will be tan x by 2 plus constant of. But here you have to mention that fx is what, f dash x is what, and then a derivative like this. Similar kind of one more question. Now this is to be arranged. One is the derivative of other. So x minus 3 upon x minus 1 the whole cube can be written as x minus 1 minus 2 over here x minus 1 the whole cube. Go for separation. it will be x minus 1 the whole cube plus minus 2 over here, x minus 1 the whole cube can be written as 1 upon x minus 1 the square, and over here minus 2 upon x minus 1 the whole cube. If you differentiate this, will you get this? Yes. Therefore, the integration of that you must write. Given question is 1 upon x minus 1 the whole square plus minus 2 over here x minus 1 the whole cube, and if you differentiate that step also, and finally answer will be like this. So to conclude this question, this type of by parts, I am explaining one last question and then we will stop. If you look at this question, by part is applicable, that is the first logic term, but no, if you want to, because you don't know the integration of this, therefore how do you, can you tell, anyone tell? Not getting, then I will be sharing the answer. I am changing the complete question. X cube and dx, it will be dt by 4 into e raised to power t. Now 1 by 4 outside, integration is e raised to power t, but don't keep in the e raised to power t form. It is the answer and this is the answer. So with this we will conclude the by part technique by part. Okay, thank you. Try that entire assignment.